keep messing around and you find out. That's the best way I can put this right now. So, yeah, one less option. Will Hernandez is re-signing with the Cardinals. And, there's only a couple options left in free agency that we really like. Will Hernandez is one of them. Number 2 would be Dalton Risner. And then number 3 would be Brandon Scherff. Now, we don't know if Brandon Scherff is going to retire or not. There is right now, reports that he might end up just retiring. Again, we just don't really know what's going on there. So, it's frustrating. It's frustrating, and I think the best way to put it is exactly how I just said it. Because it's like, yes, I understand not Dylan Fairchild, sorry. Cody Ford and Lucas Patrick, they want to see who can win out of those two guys, right? They want to see who is the best option. At the end of the day, though, it's always nice to have maybe another option in there, maybe another veteran in there. Especially right now when you have this 90-man roster, you have the preseason to see. At the end of the day, the whole goal of going ahead and, signing a veteran guard, whether it's Dalton Risner or Brandon Scherff here, or, actually, yeah, that's actually it, is because you're trying to protect your quarterback. You're trying to protect Joe Burrow. So at the end of the day, having too many options is actually a good thing. This is one of those things where having too many options is not a bad thing, especially with how much, you're paying your quarterback. You don't want to pay your quarterback all this money and not protect him. I think somebody said, before, they said, it's like buying a Lamborghini and buying a house in the hood. You're not protecting your quarterback, you're not protecting your car, it's going to be a problem. But again, they really want to go with this whole, no, let's go ahead and see who's better, Cody Ford or Lucas Patrick, who so far Lucas Patrick has had some injuries this offseason during training camp, which again is just more reasons. I don't know if they want us to get so frustrated that we lose our brains, because I'm starting to lose my brain when it comes to some of these moves that are being made. And again, like I said, I understand that, they don't want to go out there and get, the most expensive guys. But listen, at the end of the day, these guys have been in free agency for a long time. And we are past wave 4. We almost wave 5 of free agency. What that means is these guys are not going to ask for that much money. We're not talking about players who are asking for $100 million, $200 million paydays. We're talking about guys who just simply, in all honesty, just want to be on a roster moving forward, and they don't want to, just be a nobody here. They actually want to play football next year. So you got to give them a chance. You got to go pick them up. You got to go after them, because in the end, you don't do it, and then we're talking about in, September, October, November, hey, why don't we have a right guard? Why is our right guard suck? Kind of like how last year it sucked. And the reason why is because we didn't go after somebody. We didn't pick up a veteran. We didn't, get somebody. And again, I'm not saying that we're going to pick up Dalton Risner and he's going to work out within seconds. It's not 100% the case, right? He might not work out. But that's why you pick him up. Because you have training camp. You have preseason. You find out, is he the guy? Is he going to be, the capable player? And if he's not, he's not. And that's okay if he's not. But that's why you have, more options. This is the time where, you can prepare. You can get as many options as you want. There's really no limit to how many guys you can have, because you have a 90-man roster, right? And you can kind of finesse that around too. If you want to cut certain players. You can move on for certain players, keep certain players. You can do a lot of things with 90-man roster. So it's just, it's frustrating. And I know soon we're going to see Dalton Risner get signed. And then we're going to see Brandon Scherff somehow get signed. And I say somehow because, again, there's reports or rumors, or has been, that, not Jimmy Haslam. Oh, that man is great, isn't he? Cleveland Brownies, I love him. But anyway, though, there's reports and rumors that he might retire in the end. Which, again, if he does, it is what it is, right? But if he doesn't, hey, Why not go after him? Right? What's the worst that could happen if you give one of these guys a 1-year contract for a know-nothing deal, right? What's the worst that could happen? Are you going to, lose everything? Is the franchise going to get disbanded? No. The worst that could happen is, wow, this guy doesn't work out. This guy's not the guy. Then you just cut him and you move on. And that's it. And again, these guys aren't really in a place right now where they can negotiate too much and try to work out, crazy deals with the Bengals. This is kind of like hey, we're going to give you veteran minimum. We'll bring you in. If you work out, you work out. And if not, these guys go into the preseason, they put on game tape, and they look good, and then they get signed somewhere else. So, it's frustrating. That's the best way I could put it right now. It's just frustrating, man. But this is kind of the situation, again, we're in. So, we'll see. But I knew once these guys got signed, I was going to freaking rage. And that's exactly what's going to happen here, man. I'm tired of this, situation like this, man. Like, can we just please figure something out? That's all I got to say. I just want to figure something out where we walk away from this and we feel like, okay, we're protecting our quarterback. We're protecting Joe Burrow. And I do have faith in Scott Peters. And a lot of times in these videos, I don't want to sound like I'm saying, oh, Scott Peters, I don't have faith in him. I have faith in Scott Peters. It's just, I also want to have faith that, we're protecting our quarterback and we're doing what's best. Which, again, is the most important thing. It is what it is, though. Fairchild's a left guard. I guess Cody Ford or whoever right guard is ends up being right guard. Just protect my quarterback.